Audiobook Academy Biography presents M. Night Shyamalan. Filmmaker and screenwriter M. Night Shyamalan is well known for his work on spooky stories. Among his accomplishments are The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, and Split. An Indian-born director and screenwriter known for his work on spooky stories, M. Night Shyamalan relocated to the United States in the 1980s. He had already written, directed, and performed in his first feature-length film, Praying with Anger, when he graduated from New York University in 1993. In 1999, with the release of The Sixth Sense, Shyamalan established himself as a major filmmaker, earning him a total of 6 Academy Award nominations. Unbreakable, 2000, Signs, 2002, and Lady in the Water, 2006, were all monetary successes, but later films like After Earth, 2013, were widely condemned. After a successful comeback with Unbreakable sequel Split, 2016, filmmaker Paul Greengrass continued the trilogy with Glass, 2019. One of the first movies to be shown in theaters following the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic, Shyamalan's Old, 2021, divided critics and audiences alike. Early years. When M. Night Shyamalan was just 6 years old in 1970, he was born in Mahé in Pondicherry, India. For the most of his career, M. Night Shyamalan has been a source of fascination and astonishment for moviegoers everywhere. While still a child, Shyamalan relocated to the suburbs of Philadelphia with his family. He was handed a camera at the age of 10 and made 45 short films by the time he was 15 years old. He was the son of 2 doctors. Shyamalan, a Hindu by birth, went to a Catholic private school and the Episcopal Academy in Philadelphia before enrolling in the Tisch School of the Arts at New York University to study film. Early movies. He graduated from New York University in 1993. Praying with Anger, the semi-autobiographical tale of an Indian-American returning to India to attend college, was already his first feature-length film when he met her. He wrote, directed, and starred in it. The low-budget independent film was shot on location but gained little attention from critics or audiences. Second screenplay. Shyamalan sold a second screenplay to Fox in 1993. The project failed to get off the ground, apparently because the company was unwilling to put Shyamalan in the director's chair, according to some reports. With the purchase of Shyamalan's screenplay Wide Awake in 1995, the up-and-coming independent film studio Miramax agreed to the requirements that he direct and the film be shot in Philadelphia. When a grandfather dies, a young kid searches for God. The film received good reviews but didn't draw a large audience. On Shyamalan's 1997 signing, the successful family film Stuart Little, which starred Michael J. Fox as the voice of the titular cartoon mouse and was released in 1999, was rewritten by the screenwriter. It was released during the holiday season of 1999. The Sixth Sense. Filmmaker M. Night Shyamalan earned more than $600 million worldwide in early 2000 with his third directorial effort The Sixth Sense, a supernatural thriller. 6 Academy Award nominations were given to the picture, which starred Bruce Willis as a child psychologist and 11-year-old Haley Joel Osment as a disturbed youngster visited by spirits, including 1 for Best Picture and 2 for Shyamalan himself for Best Director and Best Original Screenplay. Signs and Unbreakable. A record $5 million, for a story written on spec, was paid to Shyamalan for his next film, Unbreakable, a supernatural thriller, according to a report. One of the year's most anticipated pictures, Unbreakable was starring Willis and Samuel L. Jackson when it was released in November 2000. His following movie, Split, was a huge success at the box office, but Unbreakable wasn't quite there. Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix star Signs, 2002, grossed over $400 million worldwide. A family's experience with supernatural forces on their farm is the subject of this film. Films The Village and Lady in the Water. Shyamalan's career as a filmmaker began to suffer after the box office triumph of Signs. Residents of the village were at odds with the monsters who lived in the woods surrounding their town, 2004. Mixed reviews were given to the picture despite a superb cast, including Phoenix, Bryce Dallas Howard, and William Hurt. Additionally, it fell short of his previous box office successes. Another underwhelming film in 2006. Critical reaction to Lady in the Water, a Shyamalan-created children's fable, was harsh. He took on a role in the movie and ended up winning the Razzie Award for Worst Supporting Actor for his efforts. Shyamalan claimed in a recent interview with Time magazine that Lady in the Water was the only film I've ever created that didn't make money for the studio. As a result, I never had an opportunity to get it in front of an audience. The Happening, Airbender and After Earth. It was Shyamalan's first foray into real-world terror in The Happening, 2008. Mark Wahlberg and Zooey Deschanel appeared in this thriller about a couple fleeing a natural disaster. When it opened to a robust $30 million, the movie faded away. The Last Airbender, based on a well-known animated children's television series, was Shyamalan's entry into the fantasy film genre in 2010. Unfortunately, this epic was not well received by the general public. It was an excruciating experience, according to critic Roger Ebert, and instantly forgettable, according to a Variety reporter. For his next project, Shyamalan worked with Will Smith and Jaden Smith, a real-life father-son duo, on After Earth, 2013. Critics once again heaped on the bad reviews, raising doubts about Shyamalan's future in the industry. Split and Glass. With Split, M. Night Shyamalan finally had a breakout success. The film, which stars James McAvoy as a deranged man with over 24 different personalities, was revealed to be a prequel to Unbreakable by the film's conclusion. Glass, 2019, the final installment of the trilogy, saw the return of cast members McAvoy, Willis, and Jackson. Old. Shyamalan returned to the supernatural in Old in 2021. The film, starring Gail Garcia Bernal, Alex Wolff, and Shyamalan in a small role, is set on a remote resort island where a group of tourists are enticed to an impenetrable cove and find that their bodies begin to age at an accelerated rate. Although the picture did well at the box office, the public and reviewers were once again divided. Private life. As of 2013, Shyamalan and his wife Bhavna have 3 children. They were married in 1993. Thank you for listening in Audiobook Academy. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button for more content like this. See you in next video.